I'm Bill Cook from University of Arizona Cooperative Extension in Greenlee County in Duncan, Arizona. We were talking earlier today about how to tell when a winter squash or a pumpkin, after all, a pumpkin is just a winter squash, how do you know when they're ready to pick, and how do you go about preparing them for storage? So this applies to pumpkins, spaghetti squash, butternut, all those. So these both look ripe, they're both orange, but as far as how well it'll keep, you know, through the winter, and will the seeds be ripe? That's the question. So you can see on this one, I cannot dig that stem with my fingernail. Whereas this one here, I can scrape pieces of stem off with my fingernail. Same thing, you can use a knife, you can scrape it. And this one here, you'll see the knife will actually dig into it. So this stem being softer means this one is not quite ripe. When it's ripe, that stem is hard. And this applies to all squash, or some, you know, winter squash. And the reason we want to pick them nice and ripe when we can is they store. You know, you can keep a spaghetti squash for months in a cool temperature. So to prepare these, let's say you are going to put them in a pantry, a root cellar, or whatever. You want this shell to get good and hard. So in order to do that, you would lay this out in the sun like this. Lay it out in the sun, and every day or two roll it. And if you have the option to leave it out in the sun for a week, maybe a little longer after you pick it, that will make the shell hard. Then of course, if you're picking these to store, you want to make sure that there's no damage, no blemish to the skin, and that you pick it when the stem is fully ripened. So that is, that's picking pumpkins and other winter squash for storage and seed saving.